Morning, Coach. First of all, congratulations on. My name is Adam Obasu. I hope you're very well. First of all, congratulations on your player from last night, Ademola Lookman, scoring, being achieving a historic feat, a hat trick in the Europa League final, never been done before. How much pride are you feeling this right now, and of course, how much confidence do you think this puts in your player with the upcoming fight? Okay. Next.
Okay, yes, sir. Two difficult games ahead of you, coach. Benin Republic, South Africa. Particularly, South Africa gave Nigeria a tough time during the AFCON, although we qualified back. Majority of the players stay in the league as the South African league. How are you going to approach the game?
Okay, Mr. Lanre.
Okay, good morning, coach. My question is on your relationship with the former coach, because you are taking off on his shoes. Has there been any time, because he has been criticized in the past, that you are not comfortable with maybe using a player or the formation, going to ahead to use your own, what you have on board for Super Eagles? Is there any time that you are not really comfortable with the formation? Because I watch what happened during the final, that maybe you are disposed to bring the player on, and maybe the coach is not really that disposed to be. Do you have any time you have ever disagreed with the choice of players?
Okay, you. Then
For now, we're soccer in Nigeria. I just want to ask, when it comes to leadership in the squad, are we going to continue with Ahmed Musa as the captain from inside, or we're going to be having a new captain in probably Tuesday Congo or someone else?
Okay, thank you. The coach will respond to this first, and then we'll go again.
All right, good morning, guys, ladies and gentlemen. I will take the first question. You asked about Ademola Lookman. For me, as a Nigerian, I think I'm delighted. I'm happy. Our players are performing in Europe, doing so well in Europe. This is the best time for Nigerians that are playing in Europe. Demola is a player that we need. We love him, and I'm glad for him that he had that spectacular performance yesterday. I sent him a message to congratulate him, not just him. I think the players also, Boniface and Taylor. It's a good thing for Nigeria. For a very long time, we've not had players doing so well in Europe. And me being the head coach of Super Eagles, I think it's wonderful for me. We need all these players to come back home and perform for us. And so, one, as a Nigerian, I'm so delighted. Two, I'm happy for Richmond. That this team has won the Europa League, and him scoring 3 goals, which has not happened in a very long time, or maybe in the history of the Europa League. So quite happy for him. Looking forward to having him in camp. Second question was about South Africa. We know it's a difficult game. We played against South Africa in the concluded AFCON, and we know their capacity. Most of their players are playing in South Africa, but we know if our players give that 100% that we see them do in Europe, we will not have problems, in winning that game. So I believe with the form our players have and the way they are playing in Europe, I think we'll definitely have that form for those games. I think we're good to go. I will just pray that we have that luck. I know chances will create. We'll have that luck to take those chances. When I got this job when it was official, I think Pesero called me to congratulate me. Our relationship was fantastic. When you join, when I joined the Super Eagles almost 2 years ago, he didn't know why I was there. He thought I was coming for his job. But when he saw that I was here to work with him, to help him, I think we became closer. And when he left, he sent me a message that he hoped I'll be the next man to handle Super Eagles. When that announcement was made, he called me and congratulated me. So our relationship was, till date, is very, very cordial, very, very good. During the AFCON, he was, I think he was the coach. And we all give him our support. And definitely, he will not agree to everything we say. We didn't have problems about formation. We started that AFCON with 4-3-3. And after that draw we had with Equatorial Guinea, we decided to come with the 3 at the back, 2 wing backs, and three strikers, Osimhen, and the wingers. It worked for us, till that final that I think we struggled a little bit, and then we lost that final. But I think it was a fantastic tournament we had. Before we went for that tournament, nobody gave us a chance, and I think the boys did their best, and we were short of winning that trophy. So no disagreement from players and formation. That was he was the head coach, and he came out with that formation. We agreed on it, and from the second game, which helped us to get to that final. Unfortunately, we couldn't win it, but that is bygone. My relationship with him, fantastic. About captainship. Really, to be frank, I don't follow social media. If you know me, or we're in the social media era where everything is online. You don't see me that much online. My private life, everything I do, you hardly know that I'm in Nigeria. I've been in Nigeria for 3 years. Some people don't even know that I'm in Nigeria. So that is how private I am. So there's been a lot of rumors of the captaincy of the Super Eagles. There are things I cannot change. I played this game. I was also vice captain. I was not the youngest. That's the truth about it. If we want to go by oldest players in camp, I think Olise wouldn't have been a captain. That's the truth, because these Super Eagles, I started in 1989 while I was playing. So he came 93. So if you want to go by that, you hardly, you wouldn't have had that opportunity to be a captain. But looking at the present squad, we have to see those that are older, those that are capable. We're not stripping captaincy from Econ, because the report is saying that Finidi George wants to strip Econ of the captaincy rather. I cannot do that. Ekong is our captain. Emeru also captain. Musa is captain. He is not around. Ekong is not around. So look at those that are available in the squad and see who is oldest to wear the captain's band. And it must be an agreement between players, not me as a coach. I will decide you will be the captain. It has been done before, and everybody is trying to go back to say that was what Ulisse did, and Finidi George wants to do same. We are warning him now not to, not to, do same. But I will tell you, it's not my responsibility to pick captain. It's the responsibility of the team. They have to be comfortable with that person, and if they want to do it that way, they do it. If Ekong is around, Meru is around, definitely they will wear their captain's band. If these two players are not available, then definitely the players will decide who will be their captain. It's not me. My duty is to make sure that the team has a good frame of mind, good tactics to perform. Apart from that, we'll leave that to the players.
Very good. Good. One, Tony, and you. Quickly.
All right, coach.
Sorry, sir, when you are responding, can you look at
Look up. Sorry.
Okay, look up more. Yeah.
all right,
My name is Prince Mark from LN247. My question is, this past season we saw some wonderful players, Nigerian players that are not part of the team, And looking at these qualifiers, are we going to see new faces coming into the team, from different clubs that performed really well with their clubs out there in Europe and every other place?
New faces.
So my question is a bit similar to his question. When is the official list of your players coming out?
Okay. You?
Yes, my name is Olatunji Olajide from Inspiration 90.3 FM. And my question to the coach is, are we going to have tactics towards set plays? Now it looks like it is the modern way where teams have different strategies when it comes to free kicks, corner kicks, and defending throw-ins. Can we look forward to that with the Super Eagles of Nigeria?
Okay.
Name
medium.
Izuchukwu from Pulse. My question, coach, is you were assistant to Joseph Pesero for a while. He said something that MPFL players are not good enough for the Super Eagles, and having been in the MPFL for like 3 years now, is this a sentiment that you share, or you have a very different opinion to him?
I am told that Pesero did not say
Pesero
that.
never said that.
So we'll take another question. Okay, to make sure. Quickly.
My name is Mario Wakufile from Last Giddy FM. My question to the coach is, over the course of this, your media parley over the last 2 days, there was a medium you are granted an interview to, and it is popping on social media about how the Super Eagles will approach games. From your reply, it said the players will know when to defend and when to attack. And the general consensus among people is, we are casting a coach that is vibes and inshallah. So I want to ask, to make it clear for people out there.
What does that mean?
Okay, what it means you just go into games, players will know when to defend, they will know when to attack. So I just want to ask, to make it clear for people out there, because I watch your impact team, what is your philosophy as a coach? Like, is it possession, game? Just a philosophy. So people out there will not just think our coaches defend, we'll see them go and attack. Go and defend. That's my question, sir.
Okay, we've taken another four. The coach will respond. Then we'll take 2 more tranches of 4 each, and that will be it. Thank you.
Okay, the first question was about if we're going to have new faces. I think definitely we'll have one or two new faces. Sometimes I have to be very honest with you. Sometimes club performance um, is quite different from playing for the Super Eagles. You know, in my days also we see
Put it on
players
silent.
doing well club level, they struggle, you know, in the Super Eagles. So we know we have a lot of players doing well in Europe, but for them to have that opportunity to come, there must be that FIFA window where we have maybe friendly games, so we can invite these players for them to come and play. I think that should be the best way to see these players, because I know Nigeria, I know the media. If you try something and it doesn't go right, who tell I'm making do that one? So definitely, yeah, gentlemen, I play the game. I know how this works. Definitely, we have one or two new faces, but the majority of the players will be those from the last AFCON. So now you have an idea what's in my mind, what we're going to do. We'll have maybe 2 or 3 new players in the squad, but the majority will still be players from the last AFCON. We'll have time to see all the new players that are doing well, but that will be, they have to first come and showcase themselves in friendly games so that you all can decide and judge to say this guy is better than this, he's good enough or he's not good enough. Because, like I rightly said, club football is different from national team, and not everybody that plays well in club football will do well in the national team. It's a different ballgame. Another question is the list of players. When is it coming out? The list will come out this week. Hopefully it will come out this week. So we should exercise a little bit of patience. The league is just rounding up. We have to see those that 100%, because we're having some reports from our medical staff that some players are injured, so we have to give them some time to see if they can make the list or not. So, but I know definitely by this weekend the list will be out, so you all can see for yourself. The next question was set pieces. Gentlemen, you leave that to the coaching crew. Football, we know football has evolved. Most teams, when games are very tight, most teams win through set pieces. But we believe we'll work with the players on that, defensively and offensively. But for me, it's like penalties. You never know what to expect when it gets to penalty shootout. So these are extras that you can use to win games, but we want to see how we can try and win games by creating chances during the course of the game. So yeah, that is that. Philosophy. I like the attacking football. I would say my best time was in Holland. And we know how even the football Man City is playing today is the Dutch, the Netherlands football, total football, where we try to keep possession. But you see, even as much as Man City is keeping possession, once they lose the ball, they press. They try as quick as possible to win it back. So that is defense. But you see it as they always have the ball, but sometimes they lose the ball as well, and then they try as much as possible to get it back. And that is why I said, I said players must recognize when to win the ball back, and that is defense. We all love, at my age now, I can attack. Going forward is not a problem for me, but defending will definitely be a problem for me. So I think these players we have today, they are used to the fast football, the modern football. They know when to attack, they know when to defend. So I'm not just putting 11 players on the field and say, gentlemen, go there and attack, and then see what happens later. We must have a strategy when to attack properly. We must have players that will recognize that sometimes you might lose the ball. And what do? Do you react to it? These are things we have to discuss with the players in our team talks. It's not for me to say what we're going to do. It's for me and the players to talk about that when we have our team talks, our team tactics during the game.
Okay, two from here, a lady, and you, and Chief Emenike, and okay, the last four.
Okay, Coach, my last.
No. This is an ultimate four.
Okay, Finidi, congratulations once again. Nigerians have grown in football. When you played football, it was a perfect combination of the foreign legion and the home-based players. And you've just spoken to Nigerians. You said that the fulcrum of your team for now will be AFCON. We would like to know your plans for the home-based players. You also coach Enyimba, so you have an idea of what the domestic league looks like. What are your plans for the home-based players?
Okay. All right. My name is Jerry from VOPT. We've heard so many talks about targets for every coach. First of all, we're going to talk about the qualifiers. So, what's your target after and before this, as far as the Super Eagles is concerned?
Okay, target as objective, not the cigarette. Okay.
My name is Ikire Enyola from Brila FM. Please, who do you consider your biggest sports icon, dead or alive? Who is your biggest sports icon?
Okay. Quickly.
Good job. Good afternoon, coach. Good afternoon, coach. Congratulations once again. We as fans of the Super Eagles, we consider the 1994 team as the best Super Eagles team. Do you feel, as coach now, do you think that this team can meet the success of the 1994 team? Do you think we have the quality of players to meet them?
No, that's four.
Okay.
That's four already. Yes. Then I already have the final four. The final four will be you, will be Matthew, will be Neil, and will be the lady.
Okay, gentlemen, I will put it that way, just of recent, coach of Enyimba football club, and I've been, going around playing games for almost 3 years. I think there are a lot of good players in the league. but they've not had the opportunity to come around and showcase what they have. For me, as a coach now, that opportunity definitely will come. I'm in Nigeria. I'm not abroad, so I'll definitely have time to go around, watch games, not as a coach of Enyimba, but going there to watch these games and to pick talents. So definitely they will have their time, like others that somebody was asking about, good players that we have in Europe, who, when the time comes for friendly games, definitely that will be the best time to have these players at home, to join others, mix them up, and see them play, perform. So my plans is to really go around and watch games. But unfortunately, the league is almost coming to an end. We have, I think, 6 more games to be played. But I will still go around and watch maybe 1 or 2 before the league ends. But during my time, I've seen a lot of good players, talents. They will have their time to come on board. So, and there's no doubt about that. Targets. When you say targets, there are 2 ways I look at it. The target of Nigerian Football Federation and my own personal target. There are 2 different things. Maybe both will just fall in line because what they are thinking is almost same as I think about my own personal target. So my target, gentlemen, I'm not scared of anything. Really, I'm not scared of anything. Sometimes I might say things that looks a little bit unreal, but personally, my personal target is to win, to qualify first for World Cup and see how to win the next AFCON. Sometimes you say things and those things will come to pass. So at this point in time, I cannot say I want to do less than what the team already achieved the last AFCON. So I'll put myself in a position where the next target for me personally, and I think that goes with what the NFF also they are thinking about, is to win the next AFCON. Next question is
Your biggest sports icon.
Biggest dead or alive.
Let's stay with your life for now.
No, I would say Pelé.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, it's late. So, but Pelé has been somebody we looked up to when I was playing as a kid. You always hear Pelé, King Pelé of Brazil, King Pelé of Brazil. So we looked up to him, and unfortunately for me, I didn't meet him personally. I know some of my colleagues met him, I think in the Olympics, or it was in the last AFCON we won. The one we won. The one I won. 1994, but I was not fortunate enough to meet him because after that finals, I didn't come to Nigeria to celebrate. I went from Tunisia back to Amsterdam because
You was on the pitch on the final.
yes, they needed me to be back. So I don't know if I met him, but I can't recall. It was my biggest icon. We talked about the '94 squad. That is the squad everybody talks about. But I think this squad, this present Super Eagles squad, can even do better. Anyway, can even do better. They've taken. They are getting there. If you see that '94 squad, it was a squad that came through the 88, 1990, 92 before the 94. So yeah, you see this squad now. First time they've gotten silver. So we'll try and push them, so that the next outing will be gold. So if they can, we are capable of winning the gold medal, I think, and the narrative will change. We're not Superman. So the quality that these players have today, I think they can break all records. So I'm glad that I'm the coach now. I want to work with them to see how we can achieve that.
Thank you. Quickly.
Coach, my name is Constantine Sheshel from Silver TV. You have vast knowledge, you've played in European football. I feel like we've talked about home-based players a lot, but it's more like a brain drain system, football system, where we're also using European players, international players. Imagine people like Bukayo Saka being able to play for us, Iberechi Eze, Kani Chukwuemeka, Joshua Zeti, a lot of players like that. What are you going to do as a coach for those players that are outside that? We know that if they are on our team, it's going to make our team a lot more stronger.
Okay, the lady.
Good morning, Coach. My name is Annabelle now from Ibadan Media. My question is about the midfield situation of the Nigerian team, because we notice whenever the selection is out, we get to, I call it the Coke bottle shape. We get to see a very FT defense, FT forward, but the midfield, we don't get more than 5 or 8 players at the end of the day before it is usually cut short. I want to know what you plan to do about improving the midfield situation of the Super Eagles, the national team.
Martin?
Yeah, good morning, Coach. My name is Matthew Okugbe. I work with Sportsville. I want to ask about your assistant coaches since the unveiling was made. How much contact have you had with them as we build up to the qualifiers? And also talk to Nigerians, how confident are you in the zeal and ability of this bunch to work with you to achieve greater successes?
The playing bunch or the coaching?
The coaching team.
Yeah, Nero, finally.
Yeah, Finidi, my name is Nero Adesanya. I work with Radio Now 95.3.
The only one. Yeah.
My question is around the Super Eagles, and you being part of a generation that is classed as possibly the greatest Super Eagles of all time. Their strength was wing play going forward, and you were the man who was an integral part of that wing play. At a time, you were even described as the best crosser of the ball in the world. In the Super Eagles we have had in over a decade now, I'm afraid to use the word, but I'll use it, have been wingless. We play on the flanks, but not the same Super Eagles of 94 or even the one of 1980, where you have crosses and you have pinpoint men up front doing the job. You being a propagator of that particular style of football, are you looking at bringing back wing play, effective one, in the Super Eagles?
Thank you.
Okay. The question was, these are players born abroad. Yes. Gentlemen, I am a coach. There are some procedures that has to be done for players. Maybe you are not aware. You don't just see a Nigerian that is playing in one of these clubs and say, yeah, let him come. It doesn't work that way. You know, there's some paperwork, some procedures. You have to speak to these players, and that is not my job. You know, we have people at the NFF too that have been doing that in the past, and in the future, definitely they will do that. Our job is to watch, and we see a good player. We say, where is this guy from? Check his name. He gets one Yoruba name. You say, I beg, please, can you, like Papa said, yeah, can you see how we can bring this one? Then the people that know the job properly, and that is their department, they'll make that happen. You know? So I don't have any doubt about that. If we see a player we know can help, we can bring on board, we'll do that, we'll recommend, and the rest can the NFF will take care of that, you know. Midfield, situation and solution. For now, we have those, like I rightly said, if there will be any inclusion, we must take it from friendly games. Yeah, it has come to my notice that we have a lot of midfielders outside as well. But like I said, we must first see them perform in friendly games so that we know what we're having. Once we do that, definitely the ones that we know can help us, we'll bring them on board. You know, so for now, like I said earlier, majority of the players that will be invited will be mainly the last AFCON squad. You know, going forward, definitely we'll look at others, and if we are convinced, definitely they will come on board. You asked about my assistants. These are people that I picked. I've known them, not now that I'm having a job. Worked, spoken to them, know their capability, what they can do. They're still actively in clubs, and yeah, I spoke to them. They decided that they want to work with me. They want to add value to what I'm doing, and for us to win together. So these are sound coaches, a lot of experience. Some have worked for over 20 years. You know, if you're working in an entity for a very long time, that means you're doing something good. If not, they'll kick you out. That is how it is, you know. If I'm here, I'm doing something good, we are winning, definitely you will see me around for a very long time. So these are coaches that have been busy since 2005 till date. It's not that they've retired, they are just idle, they are still busy, active in the game, and we will need those experiences when things will get tight, you know. And that's why I pick those guys, and they will come on board to help. You know, I can't see it all. So you need people that will come. We have Benjamin James, if you all know the names, who was a defender as well. I was a midfielder, attacker in my playing time or days. Sometimes you need people that have that eye defensively that can say, "Coach, this is not going right, or we are struggling in this part." So it's a well-calculated piece, and we have also a fitness coach, which is needed in this modern day football, and a match analyst. That is what that guy has done so far is amazing. What he has sent to me, analyzing player by player, not my own players, not the Super Eagles players, but the opponent. We're playing South Africa first, and what I have on my phone is amazing. So it's not that I'm not watching, but when somebody will break it down, the strengths, weaknesses, I think it's a fantastic job. So I can't wait for them to come and get to Nigeria, and we'll have our first meeting before going to October. And the last one you asked was wing play. The modern football has changed a little bit. It's not that the wing players finally gone out of football. You see the Arsenals, Man Cities, and Real Madrid, they still play wing football. But it's quite different, the way we used to play it. In my days, I'm a right-footed player, I stay on the right side, Left-footed player, like Amunike, stays on the left side. And then you try to do your best in your position, Today, you see, like Arsenal now. So you talked about Saka. He's a left-footed player. He's playing on the right side. So sometimes it's difficult to immediately get those crosses you're talking about. Because when you are not used to your right foot, you tend to cut in and do something else before the cross is coming. So. But we'll try. Nigeria is not different from these players are used to the European way of playing football. But we'll try. I can tell you that we'll try and see how we can get those crosses in as quickly as possible. But like I said, we have to adapt to the modern football. And so long as they can give us goals,
We'll put our hands together for the coach.
Thank you very well. Thank you so much.
Please,
Coach wants to say something.
Gentlemen, please, I know you guys have the power. I'm not a novice. I'm not a novice in this. I play this game also. I want to beg you guys. Let me put it that way. That there's a way. We know the social media has occupied. Some of the information we get, but please, I can say I've been quoted wrongly. Please, let's work together. This is a Nigerian that is here as a coach. I'm not enemy of anybody. If the team wins, we win together. Lose, definitely, I know. We all lose together. It's not just we that are the actors. If Nigeria doesn't go to the World Cup, it's we. Nobody will say Finidi judge. First they will say Nigeria did not qualify. So I want to urge you guys, I want to commend you guys. This is a new part. Let's work together. We need your support. It's not we alone that are the actors who do this job. It's you, the media, that will help as well to project this team so that we fly together. Please, I want to plead with you guys. It's not that once we end this media parley, yeah, everybody goes away. It becomes what he says, what he didn't say. Let's find a suitable ground where we all work together and make positive things happen for Nigeria. It's not just me. So I'm not the media person. That's the truth, but I will try. I will try to be available. That does not mean you will always have me. It's true. But when need be, you definitely see me around. So let us always try to be positive. Leave the negative parts of it. We know even if you're going to critique, let it be from that point. Yes, from that point where you say, okay, this is how the team is playing. This is how, but not to throw anybody under the bus. I want to plead with you guys. Apart from that, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, everyone. Coach has said virtually whatever I want to say. Thank you, and God bless you as we go. We appreciate.
Thank you.
Coach, congratulations.
He's the culprit.
Congratulations.
Well done.
Can we clear the way? Can we clear the way? Can we clear the way?
Don't enjoy our coach, Abek. Yeah.
We should have let him to go out before. Exactly. Please, can we clear the way? Can we allow the coach to
Yeah, remove it there. Plug it there.